Hi guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and there's a group of us girls that are all doing video a day in July, and so we kind of decided that it would be fun for us to do Throwback Thursdays. So we're going to be having on Thursdays some different types of throwbacks to a few different things to share with you guys. So this week, Christy here from Christy's Beautiful Life actually suggested that we do our 5 favorite layouts. And so I'm going to be sharing those with you today. And these are all things, most of them have process videos. So if you want to see more about a given layout, I will try and link all of the process videos down below that go with these layouts. And then I'm going to show you one bonus Project Life spread at the end. And that one does not have a video. It's actually a scrap lift. So instead of 5, you're going to actually see 6. But one's Project Life, so that one doesn't count. Okay, and most of the layouts I'm showing you are pretty recent, within like the past year or so. Only because we have moved into a new house and I don't have access to all of my layouts currently. Some of them are still packed in boxes. Alright, so this is my first one, and I really like this one because of all of the hand stitching. So this is a layout I created for Spiegel Mom Scraps when we were doing a Creative Embellishments collaboration, which is a company that makes these really awesome chipboard shapes. And so basically I just kind of created a cloud border up here at the top using some felt, some cork, pattern paper, and then some stitching. And then I carried that element to make this little paper piece tent with stitching down here at the bottom. And that's like my favorite part of this whole page. It just, don't you love it when the vision in your head actually translates to what happens on paper and you're like, wow, that looks exactly like I thought in my head that I wanted it to look. And so that is definitely one of my 5 favorites. So that one is Camping Friends, and there will be a link down below if you want to watch the process video. My next one is this one, and this is Figure 8 Magic. And I created this for one of Audrey's, in December, she does a process video every day for like 2 weeks and invites a different person to collaborate with her each time. And so this is the layout that I created for that. And if you see a theme here, I think that some of my favorite layouts is all because of the hand stitching and the paper piecing. But I created these ice skates to kind of go with this black and white photo of my daughter, and included a cut file and some doilies from Spiegel Mom Scraps. And I just really like how soft and fun this layout is. I loved using my Felicity Jane Jenskow stamps to create the title, and I'm just really happy with how this layout turned out. This is another one that there is a process video for, so if you want to click down below and check out the process video, that would be awesome. So that is number 2 in my favorites. My third one is another one of my daughter, and this was for a challenge that I'm trying to remember what challenge group this was for. But the challenge was to create a monochromatic layout. So one color and then all neutrals. And so I'm using this kind of mint green as my color. And I'm just really happy with how I embellished this page. So that's what made it one of my favorites. So I have this, notebook detailing. I have all kinds of layers and little tiny details and embellishments, and I think that's what makes this one of my favorites, is just everything seemed to come together. Do you ever have a layout like that where you're like, yes, it actually all came together the way I wanted it to? And there is a process video for this one, so if you want to check it out, I'll put that link down below too. All right, number 4, and this is a pretty recent one. There is a process video for it. But this is a layout where I really challenged myself to get out my Felicity Jane kits that I tend to really hoard and create a layout. And I really like the subtle mixed media, the way that there's different layers, everything. This is another one where everything just kind of seemed to come together. I love the color combinations, and I love that with the Felicity Jane kits, the kit from one month and the kit from the next month will often still coordinate together. So you can really pull things from numerous kits and create an awesome spread with it. So I really like the tag detailing and the frames, and I really like how this one came together. So that definitely made my favorites list. All right, last one of the 5, and this is probably the most recent one, is this one. And I think this is my favorite, not so much for everything that I created, but for the fact that This is a piece of artwork that my 8-year-old son created, and he knew that this was my favorite. His program at school had him create a mimic of this, and now we have it hanging on the wall in our home. And so this layout is a favorite, not so much for the design, although I do really love the hand stitching and the mixed media work and everything, but because this is a really important story to me, and this is something that's really important to my son. So that's why this one made the list. And that's all 5. So then I'm going to show you that bonus Project Life spread. And this is one, I know it's hard to see because it's in the page protector, that is a scrap lift, and this is an older layout from Studio Calico. So I'm not sure who I scrap lifted it from. It was someone who was on the Studio Calico design team. And they had created this layout like as a 12 by 12 spread with this kind of detailing up here. And I love how the pattern papers and the stamps work together to create a really different embellishment there. And I took this layout and cut it into the 6x6s and put it into this Project Life pocket page. And I really like the extra dimension that added and the extra detail. So it's just some pictures of my son. He went through a phase, and he's still in it sometimes, where he really likes to dress up, like dress shirts, bow ties, regular ties, full-on suit, whatever we will let him dress up with. So I really, really liked how this layout came together. Like I said, it was a scrap lift from somebody on the Studio Calico design team, and I made it my own, and I really like it. He loves it in his book, and that's all that counts, right? All right, guys, so that is my top 5 plus a bonus, and I will see you again tomorrow for another process video or project here on my channel. Bye!